Ladies and gentlemen of the living and the dead, my name is Ari Esther, and I'm your friendly neighborhood Copernican master who fears all things horror. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. It's the end of the weekend. It's the end of the weekend. And tomorrow is Monday. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. We're here, and that's all that matters. Samrando, hello, and my first wowie, you are first. That's all. Usually CG's already here. Hello, Mr. 2/3. Hello, Noctator. Do we enter upside down? How are you guys doing here so early? Yeah, oh, well, CG has been saying that he's not feeling well, so maybe he's just not feeling well today. Maybe we'll see him tomorrow or sometime next week. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Hello, Keiichi. What's up? I'm fourth. Who's ready for the next crash out? This is so rude. Don't even talk to me. So rude. This stream's gonna be good. You sure about that? Sure about that? Hello, hello, hello. By the way, happy Father's Day, everyone. That's right. Happy Father's Day for those who live in the United States. Happy Father's Day. Isn't it interesting how Mother's Day is like pretty much universal across all countries, and then Father's Day like different everywhere? Why is that? Why is that? Why does everyone just all decide like the second Sunday of May is Mother's Day, and then Father's Day is just like everyone wants it to be a different date in different countries? I've never understood why. But yeah, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Hello, Marvin DC Marshlands. Hey guys, how's it going? We just started. Oh no. Keiichi's doing well though. He visited his grandpa today. Oh! Well, I hope grandpa's doing well. I hope grandpa's doing well. Hello, Lemmy Lover. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. Hang on. I have a headache, guys. I'm gonna take some painkillers because I forgot to take it before I started stream. I was going to, but then I forgot. So I'm gonna do that right now. I have a headache today. I don't know why. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyhow, we are back today with more Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. And this trial has been atrocious. This entire trial has been atrocious. I'm not talking about the story. I'm not talking about not talking about the characters. The trial itself has been atrocious. Arguments and counter arguments that doesn't even make sense together. Evidence that blatantly disproves theories that everyone somehow disagree with. What's up with that? What's up with that? Seriously, Des, show some respect, okay, to the evidence and the crime. The hell. But yeah, I was pretty upset. I don't know. I had high hopes for this trial because the crime was so complex that, you know, I thought I would have a good time. But no, it was bad. Also, it came to my attention after I got offline yesterday. I was taking a shower, and I was like, so if they really use the seesaw and Tenko's body went up into the thing, it's not gonna fall down back to the ground. It's gonna be pretty, like, decently lodged onto the weapon. You're telling me Kyo somehow removed the weapon with no force? Dev, seriously, what the hell? Go watch an episode of CSI. I don't know, man. Disappointing. It's been disappointing so far. And I don't know if this game will come back for that. I don't know if this game will come back from that. Because for me, the trial the evidence and the crime. Those are the most important aspects of this game. This is the only reason I'm playing this game. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think getting angry and a headache's a good idea. Well, tell the game to stop being stupid. Mr. 2, I can't control the fact that the game is dumb. Gonta's best boy in my opinion. Honestly, Gonta's a good boy, but sometimes I want to punch him. So dumb. To be fair, anime games never consistent when it comes to blood. Do not defend their blatant choice to not put in the negative imprints on the white sheet. They absolutely could have. They've done this several times with other trials. Unbelievable. The next 2 crimes are 8, 10, and better. Trust me. No, I do not care. The devs have disrespected the evidence of this trial. Disrespected the evidence of this trial. I don't think this game will come back from that. That's a landmine of mine. I have a danger, I'm pretty sure I like this D2. No, but the thing is, D2 is, I still thought the trial was stupid, but Nagito saved everything. And this game, unfortunately, does not carry the same character depth as that crazy psycho maniac. It is what it is. Have you gone to the DJ Scrum? Yeah, no, that's my least favorite part. I'm sick of everyone telling me that's the best part. No, it's shitty and I hate it. And I know people are like, oh my gosh, she's such a hater. Guys, I paid for this game. Do you think I want the game to be bad? No, I genuinely want to like the game. I paid for this. I want it to be good, but no. 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 The devs are lazy. They pad debates with useless crap that doesn't even make sense. They didn't even bother to give me lines, guys. She was just moaning. Like, what the hell was that? And then, like, the laziness with the sheets and the blood splatter. Atrocious. And then padding the game time, forcing you to go through, like, 5 non-stop debates for no reason. Like, all of that could have just been, like, 2 non-stop debates, guys. And then all the mini games. Don't even get me started on the mini game. I dislike. Listen, guys. I know sometimes you have to pad the runtime a little. You know, you want it to be worth the money. But this is a blatant disrespect to your audience, forcing them to go through rounds and rounds of pointless debate. For what reason? For no reason. Stupid. Isn't it just like $30 or $40? Yeah, but I bought it in bundle, so I don't know how much it is. Louis Love, why are we yapping? Because I feel like it! Because I feel like it. Because I want to. Because this game is pissing me off. But yeah. I don't know if this game can come back from this. Why do you guys care when I yap too much? People are always like, why are we not starting? Why are we yapping? Because I feel like it. Don't tell me what to do. Just give me our feelings getting to her stream. Exactly. Anyway, it's unfortunate, but we have to continue. Because I may be a loser, I'm not a quitter. I may be a loser because I'm forced to finish this game. I'm not gonna quit. But here we go. Just started saying some crash out for later. No. No. I don't feel like it. Anyway, we're continuing the trial. That's pissing me off. Himiko's being a little bee. I don't feel like talking to her either. Anyway, Kyo's doing his thing. Chose the middle and lure us into your trap. Okay. Yes, I see where you're getting at with this. You know, I have to say, though, he's very calm given the circumstances. I love seeing Eri crash outs. Ugh. You guys are so rude. The final try is gonna be something else. The final try is gonna be great because I'm finally gonna be done with this game. Anyway, Himiko's being annoying, and now we have more filler where everyone's just talking about nonsense. Blah blah blah. Who? Anyway, she's not listening. Oh my god. Okay, then go kill yourself, girl. I'm sorry. I take that back. Please do not ever end your life. Please don't ever take your own life. Seek help. But anyway, Himiko, I don't feel sorry for you. Okay? Don't be all sad. Like, when you say I killed him, I don't know. Probably because you're not answering the right questions. You don't care, then get out of here. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Oh my god. Who cares if she gives up? Oh my god. Am I supposed to like her after this? Is this supposed to be her development? Like, is the writers did this and be like, yes, this will absolutely make people feel sorry for her, make people want to like her. No! Take some responsibility and grow up! God damn it. Can't even worry. Honestly, I would be perfectly happy with this game if Kyo just won the trial right here and the game is over. Do I even care? No, I do not care. I do not care. Shut up, Tsumugi. You know exactly who did this. Oh my god. The fact that I have to do this for Himiko's development just makes me not care about this trial anymore. I know how you feel. I feel the same way. You have to cut it in. No, Shuichi, you kept fighting. You're not like that whiny little bee. Alright, Shuichi, I'll do this for you. Can't give up for the sake of everyone who died. You know, maybe this TED Talk isn't for the people. It's for the people who are forced to play this game. It's for the people who are forced to play this game like me. Who doesn't care anymore. Oh my god, are you serious? It's another non-stop debate? I cannot do this, guys. Another non-stop debate! How many evidence do I have to go through? Oh my god. We just had like 6 back-to-back non-stop debate and then we're having another one. Fine. Fine! What is it? Yes. Yes, it was her decision, that's true. Was someone steering picking the room? To be fair, you asked her to pick one of the rooms. Oh, the trap was in all 3 rooms. Yes, it was. It's so boring. How am I supposed to care about this game after Kyo dies? I don't know if Shuichi's enough to carry me through the rest of this game, right, guys? Anyway. I already know. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up, Tsumugi. You already know who the killer is. Don't pretend you don't know. She is a savage little toad. I agree. I really do not care about her. Anyway. Yes, Gonta. I agree with you. We could have gotten to this point like an hour ago. An hour ago. Instead of that weird back and forth crap about like the transfer student from Beyond the Grave. I know the third trial's asthma contract is not good for my heart. Yeah. It's too bad, isn't it? I'm stuck here playing this game. if I'm not mistaken, there's 7 or 8 non-stop debates until in this trial. I have no problem that it has a lot of non-stop debates. I have a problem with the non-stop debates being unnecessary. We literally had 4 non-stop debates back to back, and they didn't really go anywhere. I understand padding the runtime, but this is going too far. I hate how the words in this version. You know what? I agree, Louis Lover. I agree. I hate how, like, really? Was it necessary? Why do you have to make it so hard to read? I realize that their motive doesn't kind of play in this chapter. I think it's just so they would fight over the Necronomicon, and it's sort of a guise with the crime. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, all three rooms have. Anyway, Kokichi fall asleep. You know what? For once, I agree. This is me right now. I was right. That was me. That was me just now. Your reaction? That is exactly how I feel. And anyway, he fell through the Statla beam in another room, floorboard in another room. Yeah, she found a loose floorboard. He stepped through and tripped. Yes. Yes, all 3 empty rooms, so it doesn't really matter which one. Wow. That was fun, wasn't it? Riveting. Yeah, at least you're still interesting. You're very calm. You're playing the game very well. I admired that. It's too bad I'm not gonna have you anymore after this. I'm stuck with all the idiots. Shut up, Miu. There's no reason to suspect Himiko. No, but there's a reason to suspect everyone, Gonta. I don't even care. Stop giving Himiko screen time. Stop giving her screen time. I could not care less about her. Blah, 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 blah. Listen, you want me to care about someone's character development, I have to care about her first, and I just do not care about her. Blah, 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 blah. Shinichi, stop being nice to her. She doesn't deserve it. Let her rot away. Who cares? Oh, and I can't even skip this. I'm forced to listen to this. I'm forced to give her screen time. Shut up. Oh my god, I do not care. Let's move on. Oh my god. Oh my god. I will not like you. Like, devs are trying to make me like you, Himiko, and to spite them because you're forcing me to go through this, I will hate you until the end of the game. Anyway, can we move on? Can we move on? Like, can we move on? What? Back in this time I saw a superpower? What kind? Like what? Like what? There's a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards. Alright, give it to me, Kokichi. What you got? Is it anywhere that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it? That's a good question, isn't it? Finally, something useful in this trial that's not filler dialogue that I don't care about. Kyo is so damn smooth. At least Kyo makes me laugh at his constant denial. He's playing the game. He's playing the game. He's being very calm and playing the game as best as he can. And I gotta admire him for that. Better than whatever crap I was just forced to go through for Himiko. Like, do I care? No. Yeah, that is a good point, right? It is a good point, isn't it? Shut up! You be quiet. Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for murder? Okay, what is it? Ah, Shuichi. Oh, you have an answer? Alright. The magic circle. Because the magic circle at the scene of the crime. All the tides are turning. Unfortunately for me. Also, it's dark. You need to be sure to watch your step. Magic circle is broken and blah blah blah. It may also unleash a curse. It would have been much better if they actually unleashed the curse and I don't have to suffer through this. Before we begin the seance, we are warned not to step on the circle. Alright. Floorboard in question was within the circle, that's why no one stepped on it. So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick. Alright, so I see where we're going with this. That's the case in the culprit. There's no doubt in my mind the one who killed Tenko. Alright. Here we go. Let's just get through this so I don't have to do this anymore. Sorry, Kyo. Sorry, Kyo. I really wish, I would rather... honestly, I would sacrifice all of them so you get to live because I really do not care about any of them living. But, as it stands, the game will not let me do that. So I have to accuse you. Yeah, so anyway, we're accusing you of Tenko's murder. Anyway, yeah, you're the one that drew the magic circle. Circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. It's not all it was. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position, the placement of the cage needs to be defined. I'm not sure he did decide on all of that. And those variables were defined using the magic circle. I will say though, the devs don't understand physics, because if you bounce the body up and then it goes through the sickle with such force, it's gonna take a lot of force to remove the body from the sickle. Like, it's not just gonna fall back down, especially not if the blade is curved. Like, her body isn't just gonna slide down because with gravity, you can just remove the sickle easily. It's actually gonna take a lot of force to remove the sickle. So, as this stands, this crime is also impossible to have happened this way. Sure, the circle itself is the most important tool in this murder. True. Not that it could have happened because physics, but since we don't really care about the evidence, who cares if the crime is possible now, am I right? Alright, Kyo, what are you gonna say? Shut up, Himiko! Alright, what you got for me, Kyo? Come at me. Give me something good. I'm getting bored. Give me something good. I was just thinking, this is how each blackhead must have felt what an intriguing experience this is. Oh my god, I can't believe I have to play the rest of the game without you. Shut up! If I'm the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? Yeah? So do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance? That's a good question. What kind of theory have you got for me, Shuichi? Shut up, Gonta. I love you, but be quiet. The adults are talking. Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit. Well played! Well played. So smooth. The eerie sound creeped me out. Yeah. It's very, very horror vibe, this chapter. Imagine Kyo removed it on the body while he was removing the cost. No, the force it would have taken him to remove it would have to be the same force, if not more, that it took for the body to be impaled on the sickle. It would be nigh impossible for him to remove it easily. For him to have to pull a sickle out, he would have to actually put a lot of force behind it. And that would have been very, very suspicious. He would not have looked like he was just taking the cloth. It would have had to look like he was pulling something. And you're telling me no one noticed? Like, you're telling me no one noticed? Like, the amount of force that Seesaw would have generated is gonna be far more than him just removing it. He would have to like probably plant his feet down, maybe against the cage, and pull on it very hard to get the sickle out. Which also would leave in more blood evidence. It can be so calming back in the corner like this. Because he's smooth and he's got a brain cell, unlike the rest of you. Hello, Happy Shaded Light, what's up? Subchat managed to catch a stream. Welcome in. Welcome in. You missed all my yelling already. You're the part where I don't care too much right now. In a realistic scenario, it would look really special. That's what I'm saying, Keiichi. You're telling me no one notices him having a hard time removing the murder weapon when all he had to do, supposed to do, was like take the white cloth off? Like, no, that would have been suspicious. Everyone would have been watching him too, because they all have to remove the case together. Anyway, let's keep going. I've already decided that it's already an established fact that the devs don't really care. So it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, he'll explain that in due time. Please answer his question first. Go on. He's not that easy to fool, Kaito. The culprit stepped on the exact floorboard in the middle of the darkness. How did they move around in total darkness? In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand. Okay. The culprit didn't even have to see at all. They used what? Oh, we're using hearing? I don't know the answer. I'm just guessing and losing life because I don't know. Touch. Oh, are we going with touch? Okay, we're going with touch. They didn't see, they felt. I see. Okay. Wasn't seesaw in the middle of the room? That's true. Okay. Are there any other marker within reach? He's saying there it wasn't anything. And then Shuichi was saying there was something. A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. Oh, they're talking about the circle. Anyway, Hammond's Gambit, where I guess, because I don't know the answer, I'm going with magic circle, because I think maybe that's what they're getting at. If there is an M. Okay, yeah, they go with the magic circle. Give me a C. Where's the C? Oh, I missed the C. Whoops. Magic. I need another C. I. Do I even know how to spell circle? Is that an R? And I need another C. C. L. E. Alright, here we go. The magic circle. Magic circle, they used the magic circle. Okay, sure, if you say so, Shuichi. If you say so, Shuichi. I have stopped caring about if this thing actually works. If this crime could actually happen, because it's already proven by evidence that couldn't happen this way, so we're going this way. Alright. And then Gambit for this. I know, right, some rando? I have a question for you. A lot of people tend to compare Kokichi to Nagi. How does he compare in your opinion? If Nagito was a 10, Kokichi would be a 3. Him and S tier board game, but F tier minigame? True. True. Remember the magic circle was drawn with salt? Uh-huh. Use the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark. How do you propose he feels the salt texture through the bandages of his hand? Did the writer even think this through? How is he supposed to feel the texture of the salt through the bandages in his hand? He chased the magic circle with his hand to get to the loose floorboard. Do you realize how difficult that is through bandages? You would barely feel it. Oh my god. First, you disapprove your own crime theory by not having the negative imprints of the iron cage on the white sheets. And now you're saying he found his way through the salt with his bandaged fingers? Alright, whatever. This character could have been so good, but the writers obviously doesn't know. Also, the physics thing with the body on the sickle, man. None of this makes any freaking sense. Wait, that's a good point. I never realized that. The crime's even more impossible than the second game's third chapter. No, the second game's third chapter is not impossible. It's just a miracle that it happened. This one is literally, there's so many holes in this crime that it's... I don't want to go there anymore. I've already talked enough about how dumb it is. Because the salt is kind of held so he could just feel around. He felt his finger go through something. He didn't have a lot of time for this. This would be difficult enough to do with no bandages on your fingers. Do you know how difficult it is to feel and rise of different things through bandages on your finger? Like, sometimes when I have a band-aid on my finger, I can barely find my light switch. Like, it takes me twice as long to find a light switch in the dark, let alone salt on the floor. Like, don't forget, the salt was on the floor. He would have to get down on his knees, feel a circle through his bandaged fingers on the floor, and then somehow not disturb it as he makes his way to the floorboard of his choice in the dark. How does any of this make any sense? I mean, the room's like 2 meters. What does take to get close, though? Well, let's take a look at the circle. No, the room is huge. Look at it. And you're telling me the magic circle didn't get messed up until they found Tenko's body. So you're telling me he was able to do this in the dark? He was able to feel the salt on the ground in the dark without and stepping over all of this in the dark through bandaged fingers, which would have dulled his senses. Also, he was in the corner. He would have, okay, he had what, 2 minutes? The song was like 1:30. He would have to get down the floor, feel and touch, feel the salt on the ground through bandaged fingers, which dulls your senses, slowly make his way around, and then step through the salt lines without messing it up in the slightest, because he would have to step through the salt. He couldn't have crawled through it. All in like 1:30. In the dark. No. Impossible. It would be different if he'd had maybe he practiced this like 60 times, but still. Didn't Kyo say he had photographic memory? No, he just said he's memorized the circle very well. But being able to visualize the circle is not the same as knowing where he is in the circle. While he was touching how he may not messed up slightly. That's exactly my point. How did he step through all of these little patterns without disturbing it in the dark. That's impossible. He just needs to find the salt that he has to walk straight is. No. He can't walk straight. He would have to step in the spaces between the salts so that he doesn't mess up the magic circle because it was still perfect when they finished. This only got messed up after they found out Tenko was dead. So he felt his way to the front of where the salt is, and then he stood up and somehow tiptoe his way into the gaps perfectly without disturbing anything. Also, if you look, the floorboard is directly perpendicular to the wall. It's not a straight line to the circle. He would have to move to get to the floorboard more. This doesn't make any sense. And that's not even talking about the fact that it would have taken him much harder. It would be so much harder for him to feel the salt through his bandaged fingers. This crime literally makes no sense. The magic circle had one straight path. No, but you're right. It does have one straight path. But you're not incorrect in saying that it's the one straight path. But the side that he had to step on is on the other side of the straight path. So the straight path leads to the marker where she was lying, but the part he stepped on was on the other end of the floorboard. So he couldn't have done it through that straight path. Unless you're saying he went in, felt his way around, did it, and then walked back. That would have taken him too long. How did he make it there and come back so quickly? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Never mind the fact that the sheet already disapproved the theory to begin with. Also the fact that he couldn't have removed the sickle without anyone noticing. I have words that I would like to have with the writer. I think that's more of the devs not wanting to make two versions of Circle. That's not my problem, Mr. 2. Your job as the dev is to write a convincing crime, not a situation full of holes that I can poke through with a stick. Alright, give me something interesting. It's unfortunate that it is so wrong. Alright, give me something good. Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like? I want to reach the corner of the room. That is true. So what? When the room was dark and each of us was in a corner of the room. True. The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it. Anyway, that's what he's saying. Blah blah. Why are you so hung on the time it gets there? Come back, take seconds to get back and forth. The hard part's find direction. Because it's in the dark, Mr. 2. It's in the dark. The fact that he would have had to first find the circle. First, he has to get to the circle, and then he has to get through it, and then get back. The timing of that, it doesn't work out. He had like 90 seconds to do this. If you can't prove you can do this, then show me the proof, but I don't think it's possible. Until you can give me proof that it's possible, unlike the holes right now that I'm poking through this crime, you can't say that it's definitely possible for him to do it. It's not going to take seconds. It would have taken a while. I mostly definitely drew it exactly the same. He has it perfectly memorized. Okay. Yeah, it was destroyed. During the circle with salt, all but guarantee would be temporary. True. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever. Yeah. Except your theory is implausible, Shuichi, because the evidence contradicts it, but the devs doesn't want me to think, doesn't like that. Don't do that. Banana Maddie, follow the channel. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Okay, what is it, Kibo? He's gonna use his memory skill so we can see it. He wants to use his memory skill so we can conveniently see how the circle looks. Yeah. Yeah, the recording function. Okay. Okay. Anyway, he's doing some image recording stuff. Okay, give it a try, sure. Okay, anyway, he's printing a photo. Blah, blah, blah. I'm so over this. Thank you, I don't usually talk in chess. Sorry if I don't know, Reese. Feel free to lurk. Feel free to lurk. This is the magic circle used for the seance. Damn it, keep up with your flashbang away. No. The devs has to put something into pad the runtime. Oh no, I don't care. I think we're gonna die because I have given up on caring about this crime. Are we talking about these little lines in the corner? Anyway, he see through his lie. Oh, he added the lines in the corner. Okay. But he still had to step through everything in the dark? Come on, Shuichi. Come on, Shuichi. That's weak and you know it. Shut up, Himiko. I give 0 F about you. Gonta, I love you, but sit down. Anyway, let's keep going. I really do not care about any of this. Why is all of this even necessary? Did I ask? Anyway, give me something good. I'm getting bored. Alright, here we go. We're having a sword fight. Yay. I've already forgotten the controls. I need the controls because I've already forgotten. 8 is cut. Okay. And then Y is the truth point. Okay. Alright. What? Okay. Oh shoot. I'm losing. Wait, what? What am I? What? This is really hard. Why does the slicing in the 3rd chapter always have to be this difficult? Oh shit. Oh man. Sorry, Shuichi. All I gotta say is the control for this game is shit. Anyway. What? What? Oh shit. Shuichi, I don't know if we're gonna last. We're losing in this slicing thing because I don't know how to use it. Oh shoot. You may be stuck here for a while.
鉄カゴの底に仕掛けられてたんでしょ。だったらそれができたのって鉄カゴを運んできた大間くんか犀原くん、君たちなんじゃないの？
I mean, he's not bad, not bad. Could have put a stickle in there. We could not have removed it later. You're telling me you guys didn't notice him removing the sickle out of a body? It would have taken so much force.
鎌を回収できたのは夢野さんだって。鎌の設置が可能なのは大間くんと犀原くん。この相違をどう埋めるかは別として、鉄カゴの設置にも回収にも携わっていない僕にはどちらもできなかったはずだよ。
Oh, he's saying he didn't give a...
僕は犯人じゃないってことだ。
Okay, we're going with the white sheet, I'm guessing.
鎌を回収できたのは夢野さんだけ。
I don't know what I'm supposed to be arguing against.
大間くんと犀原くん。この相違をどう埋めるかは別として、鉄カゴの設置にも回収にも携わっていない、どちらもできなかったはずだよ。
Anyway.
その言葉、切ってみせる。
Shuichi, do you realize how much force it would take for him to remove the sickle out of the body? There's no way you guys wouldn't have noticed! Or whatever. The devs don't care about that. The devs don't care about that. Mm.
同じように、あとは死体が発見されて騒然となっている隙に鎌をこっそり床の隙間から床下に落とす。
素晴らしい、大正解。
Oh, that's exactly correct. The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Oh, Himiko, I really don't care about you.
お仕置きで僕を殺せれば、残念ながらそれは不可能なんだ。
Yeah, guess you guys have to find Angie's killer, you dumbasses.
僕が茶柱さんを殺してしまったのは事実だけど、そんなことは今回の学級裁判においては無意味なんだよ。
Tangled is the truth, but is meaningless in this class trial. Yeah, you know, he's not wrong. Yeah, it only matters who kills Angie. Who killed Tenko doesn't matter. I know he killed them both, but... It's also so glaring obvious. I don't know why we haven't already solved Angie's crime. Oh my god, Himiko, be quiet. You did not care for Tenko. Now, I don't care about what you say about... she's my best friend. No, you should have been nice to her when she was alive. Anyway, Yo was saying he couldn't have entered Angie's lab. To be fair, they do have a reputation of being blind. Tommy Shuichi didn't notice Kaida holding a huge ball behind her back. You mean they didn't notice him, like, exerting force trying to push the sickle out of the body? Please, please, don't defend the bad writing. Don't defend the bad writing. Ain't no way. It would have been so obvious and so apparent. Is another pointless crime would have gone wrong if the sickle was in the white cloth. How was the cloth now cut or damaged in any way? Luck, Keiichi. That's what the devs will say. Even though I agree with you. I agree with you. Like when he struck, he would have had to, number one, he would have had to exert a force, a strong force to remove the sickle. By doing that, there would have, the sickle would have left at minimum an imprint on the white cloth. Which didn't happen because all we got was blood splatter. Like, if he had removed the sickle, like, number one, there wouldn't have been that much blood left on the sickle. Number two, there would have been an imprint of the sickle on the white cloth, which we did not have because all we had is blood splatter. Three, literally, there would have been a negative imprint of the iron cage where the blood would have to splatter through. And that was not on the white sheet either. Which means, by the evidence itself, disproves everything the devs has wanted us to believe so far. Which is stupid. If the sickle was under the cloth, how is there not an imprint of the sickle against the cloth after he removed it? He would have had to have it under the cloth, and he folded the cloth on top of that. So the sickle would have left an imprint inside the cloth because it was bloody. But there was no imprints, there was only blood splatter. It doesn't make any sense.
どうやって彼女を
How could I possibly kill Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab? Yeah.
そんなことは
Anyway, Himiko, shut up.
気持ちはわかりますが、シング
Let's keep going. I don't need any filler dialogue. Let's just keep going.
僕に
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
もちろんだよ
Anyway,
ほらモノクマの茶柱さんを殺した
how was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer?
夜中
True.
に事件もちろん知っていたら
Had I known, I certainly would have killed Tenko. Nah, you would have anyway. Nah, you would have anyway. That's what I like about you.
いや待って。
そうだね。もう
Let's talk about Angie's death.
そうだよね
Be quiet, Tsumugi. You know exactly who did it.
犯人はこの中にいる
Anyway,
おっと
Monokuma's butting in. Anyway, we're going through this. The worst part of the game is here. Anyway, what have you got to say for yourselves? I have to watch this again because the game won't let me spin it. Won't let me skip it. I'm insulted. I'm insulted by this trial. Quite frankly. If this really went to trial, it would have been done so quickly. This any defense lawyer worth their soul would take one look at the sheets and this would have been over.
犯人もシングージが殺したんだ
Okay, alright. Yeah?
そいつがアンジーの研究
Force
室
his
に教
way.
えてやったんだ。
Okay. And he's gone in the lab.
シングージの研究
Kana
教
was
室にあった
found
んだ
in.
ね。
Okay, he's gone in the lab.
茶柱さ
Okay.
ん殺したの黒じゃ
He's
ない
not the black end. I forgot the controls to this already because I care so little for it. Why is make a statement?
最初か
Okay.
ら追加ルールを盾にする
He was
気だった
planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
茶柱さん
How would
殺
he
害の
know
謎は解けたん
though?
だし投票じゃダメな
Can
の
we just vote now? Alright. Yo's confession was shocking, but we can't be certain he's the black, and we need to match our ideas and persuade them all at once.
テンコもアンジーもシングージが殺したんだ
Okay, he's saying,
彼はアンジーさんの教室には入れなかったんだよ。
yeah, he's gonna get into Angie's
そいつが
lab.
アンジーの研究教
Force
室
his
に教
way
え
into
て
the
やったん
lab.
だ。シングージ君、
僕の研究教室には誰でも入れたよ
Oh wait, that's the wrong one.
凶器の刀もシングージの研究教室
Oh, this one. It should have been this
僕
one.
の研究教室には誰でも入れたよ
茶柱さんを殺したの黒じゃないの
He's not the black end. Oh my
最初
god.
から
Oh,
追
oops.
加ルールを盾にする気だったんだ
シングージ君、
それはないよルールの追加は2
It
人が
was
殺害
added
され
after
た後
both
だ
murder.
茶柱さん殺害の謎は解けたんだし投票じゃダメなの
I don't really
テン
understand
コも
what
アン
she's
ジー
saying.
もシングー
Um.
テンコもアンジーもシングージが
僕が彼はアンジーさんの教室には入れなかったんだよ。そいつ
Anyway,
が
oh, it's this one.
彼はアンジーさんの教室には入れなか
I
っ
think
た
I'm
んだよ。
gonna die because of how little I'm paying attention to this.
シングージの研究教室にあったんだぜ
Yeah, but anyone could have gone in his lab.
僕の研究教室には誰でも
Yeah,
入れ
anyone
た
could have gone in his lab.
茶柱さんを殺したの黒じゃないの
Yeah.
大間君、
だから黒が2人いた可能性があるんだって
Anyway, it's a possibility.
最初から追加ルールを盾
シングージ君、
それはないよ
Uh,
ルールの追加は2人が殺
uh,
害
yeah,
さ
the
れた
rolls
後
added
だ
after both murders.
茶柱さん殺害の謎は解けたんだし
僕がいや彼女の事件に
Yeah, there's
まだ
another
謎は残って
mystery
い
to
る。
solve. Yeah.
テンコもアンジーもテンコもアンジーもシングージが殺したんだ
Oh, shit.
キーボ君、
シングージ君がアンジーさんを殺したとは限りません
Um.
そいつがアンジーの研究教室に押し僕が彼はアンジーさんの教室には入れなかったんだよ。
凶器の刀もシングージの
Why is this everyone's favorite part?
僕の研究教室には
I
誰で
hate
も入れ
repeating
たよ
things I have to do over and over again.
殺したの黒じゃない
大間君、
だから黒が2人いた可能性があるんだって
シ
Um.
ングージ君、
それはないよ
Anyway.
ルールの追加は2人が殺害された後だ
茶柱
僕がいや 間にもまだ謎は残っているんだ。
QT. Oh my god, it's finally over. Anyway, going. Go over one of the clues. Might even have something to do with Angie's murder. Oh, you're talking about the dry blood? Shouldn't we have brought that up first? Where is it? Loose floorboard. Dry blood. I think that's what they're going with. Yeah, the blood stain. Shouldn't we have started with this, Shuichi? I don't even know anymore. It's beneath the floorboard that the cobra stomped on. To be honest, my favorite because it's kind of simple, but it's ridiculous. It repeats itself over and over again. It's redundant. Yeah, it's Tenko's blood. Bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers. Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. I don't like gimmicks. I don't like gimmicks. It's gimmicky. The blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet. Yeah, so where did the dry blood come from? I don't know, Shuichi. Shouldn't you have figured this out already? Isn't it obvious? Shuichi, I love you. You're so cute, but WTF. Well, because obviously the only other bloodstain belongs to Angie, Kaito. My god. It happened before the seance. Oh my god. I'm confused why they discussed the second murder first. The slow response is the only one that matters for the purpose of the vote. There was a reason they talked about it, but it was so long and boring I forgot. Completely. I think it had something to do with the fact they couldn't agree on, like, who the killer of Angie could be. So they were like, well, let's give Tenko her due process and talk about Tenko's death. I think, maybe. I don't remember. Exactly what I thought when I played the game for the first time. Because truthfully, who killed Tenko doesn't matter. It only matters who killed Angie. Never mind the fact that Tenko's crime. You know what? I'm not gonna go there. I've already said enough time how the evidence doesn't even support their theory for the crime. It was there before we started the seance. Be quiet, Himiko. Don't talk. Every time I see her talk, it pisses me off. Anyway, yeah, it was Angie's blood. Why didn't we just start with this, Shuichi? We should have started with this. I didn't have to do all of that BS because then it doesn't matter who killed Tenko. And then none of that dumbass evidence doesn't even support the crime theory. Come on, I wouldn't be angry. Was it not obvious that there was a body done for Angie? She literally had a tape that went over her wound to stop the blood flow. Anyway, if Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. Assume that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab. If she dies someone else, we can't suspect the counter anymore. Why didn't we start with this? Oh my... You know what? The death's obvious, don't care, so why do I care? Blah blah. Anyway. I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms. Yeah? Give me some time. Be quiet, Himiko, don't talk. Empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go. Oh. Because she wanted to perform her thingy. Her ritual. Necromancy ritual. I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie. Yeah, you think so? And she left the lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Kokichi's statement true? Alright, well here we go. Non-stop debate. Yay. My favorite thing.
アンジーちゃんが殺されたのは美術部の研究教室じゃなくて本当は空き部屋だったんだよ。
Just go on empty room. Okay, that is true. A lab on her own. Yeah. Why would she go into an empty room? There's been nothing there. Except for candles.
それだ。お目当てはろうそくだ。あいつは夜時間も起きていられるよ。
I think I know what they're getting at. I think she needed a candle for the resurrection ritual. Ashley.
に眠気覚ましに体にローを垂らしたんだ。そんなことするのはイルマさんだけだよ。
Okay. She would have needed something to burn. No, yes, maybe. Something Angie did.
アンジーちゃんが殺されたのは
Our research lab is not where Angie was killed. We already know that. She's gonna one of the. Okay. She left her lab on her own. Yes, she did. And she's going to empty room. Nothing.
それだ。お目当てはろうそくだ。
She wanted a
あい
candle.
つは夜時間も起きていられるように眠気覚ましに
But
体
she
に
needed for the Necromonicon, I think. It says to burn. She's supposed to burn the book.
アンジーちゃんが殺されたのだよ。あいつは自分ろうそくならありましたか。
She needed the candles.
それに賛成だ。
She needed the candles to burn the Necronomicon. Alright, keep
そう
going.
だよ。アンジーさんは空き部屋にあった
Angie went to that
ろう
room
そくを
to
取りに
get
行
a
ったんだ。
candle.
熱いやつを垂らす。
No!
じゃなくて
It's for the
死者の
ritual.
書によると
To resurrect the dead, you have to burn the book at the end.
燃やすためですか。
Yes.
そうか。
Trying to start a fire within Angie's lab.
近くの空き部屋に
She
ろう
went
そ
to
く
get a
が
candle
あった
from
こ
one
と
of the empty rooms where she was attacked.
その
Good.
時に床下まで飛び散っ
Thank God. Did everyone a
た
favor.
とすると
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was
ユミナ
held.
ちゃんお手柄だよ。
あ
だってそうなったら
あの部屋で高齢術があって茶柱が
Gucci and I
殺
only
され
took
たか
under
ら
the
こそ
floorboards where
私
Tenko
とサイハ
died.
ラ
そうアンジーちゃんがきっと神様。
どっちでもな
勝手にじゃあ与永さんは真ん中の空き部
Anyway,
屋で
they're
殺され
claiming
て
Angie was murdered in the empty room, then I moved to the lab. Yeah, that's what they're claiming.
だったらあの
Large
死体を運ぶ
bubble.
こと
I mean,
が
I
で
already know. It's the duct tape.
その後で研究
Killed
教
after
室
she
に
was
運ばれ
carried to her lab. Is the culprit attacked her twice? Okay. Wasn't she had an injury on her forehead or something?
これだ。アンジーさんの致命傷。でも
Yeah, anyway,
彼女には
she also shows
それ
signs
以
of
外
blunt
に
force
殴打に
trauma.
よる傷もあったアンジーさん
Can't
は
believe they made her an angel,
空き部屋で
devs.
頭を殴られて気絶した
Bad
後
call.
美術部の研究
After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
なるほどな。あの
Puddle
大
of
量の
blood
血
is
は
from the killing blow, yes.
よしこれでは
So clear now, okay.
そこで犯人
Okay, so you're doing a great job. At least they're not obsessed with Atua anymore. I guess.
何を君らは
Give me something
何が
good, Kyo. Give me something good. You're the only good thing that has happened in this chapter
何
so
を
far.
君ら
Oh, he's cashing out! He's cashing out!
何をおめず臆せず
Huh?
これ清や落ち着きなさい
Your words are all hollow. There's no meaning to any of them. Why is he wearing lipstick? You must teach these ignorant children a lesson. Huh? Oh. Oh, your teacher. Oh! Oh! Oh, this is fun! Be quiet, Miru, be quiet! Don't interrupt him! Yeah, nothing is clear at all. Nothing's clear at all. It's too bad you're not gonna make it through this chapter. It's full of doubts! Alright, let's play the game. Alright, here we go. I gotta do more cutting. I don't know if we're gonna make it through this, but okay. Oh, damn it.
研究教室に運ばれてきたってありえないありえないよそんなのはただの妄想いつからここは妄想を語る場になったのさ
Okay.
妄想なんかじゃないアンジーさんの2つ
These
の
two
外傷が
external
物語
wounds
って
tell
い
the
るんだ
story. Okay.
彼女は空き部屋で殴打さ
She
れ
was
た
struck in the empty room. She was carried to the R research. We already know this. We already know this. Alright, Shishi, tell me something I don't know.
運ぶ時に血痕は落ちなかったの廊下にも空き部屋にも血痕はない
Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to, but okay. Okay, so that's not the statement I'm supposed to slash. He has a good point.
廊下にも空き部屋にも血痕はない
That's true.
後で拭き取ったりしてもその痕跡や証拠が残ってるは
There
ず
would have been left
どこにも
traces.
証拠はなかったよね
No, but
切ってみせる
it's because of the duct tape.
いや証拠なら残っていたよアンジーさんの死体の下にあった
Yeah, the blood was staunched by a piece of tape. Oh shit, split personality. Yeah, I'm so glad after 4 hours of BS, we finally got something interesting this trial.
あれを頭の傷に巻いて
Wrapped around her head. Yeah, we knew that.
死体の下敷きになって死体の下に
It
隠れ
was
て
hidden. The culprit didn't notice this. Okay. I'm so glad y'all have something to say. Y'all have something to
これ
say
でアンジーが
when Shuichi is like making
もう確信
progress.
したよ間違いない
Alright, anyway, we're saying Kyo killed him. Alright, give me more of whatever that was. I want more of whatever that was.
君しかいない
Give me more of whatever that was.
新宮寺君
Alright, give me some. Mio, sit down.
の結果だね
Himiko, be quiet. Who cares? Himiko, just be quiet.
なんで
Why are you killing
片方の
both?
殺人は
I think one of the murders was an accident. Sumiki, be quiet. Try wasn't part of the
片方の殺
plan.
人は
そいつはどっち
Murdered out was an accident. I'm guessing Angie's was an accident because 10 kills was planned.
アクシデントだったのは新宮寺君がもともと考えていたのは
Yeah.
彼がそのための
That was the
準備を
one that was actually.
ろうそくを取りに来たアンジー
And Angie came in.
準備中の犯人とは
それならアンジーを殺し
Be quiet.
して逃げ延びれ
Be
ばい
quiet,
いんだから
Himiko.
二人殺してもいい
You don't get any right to talk.
殺すほどボーナスポイントがも
Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. Give me something good. Give me something. Oh, who is this? Calm yourself.
はい
Oh, okay. Oh,
声を荒げてはい
stunning.
け
You
ません
mustn't raise your voice. You
声
mustn't
を震わせてはい
stutter.
けませんよ
You mustn't lose composure, you mustn't become flustered, you mustn't waver. Who are you, his mom? You his mom? Look at their horrid faces. The sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. Facts! Facts! You know, that's actually a fact. Whoever you are, that was facts. Yeah. Kaito, shh! Tamaki, be quiet! He's telling the sound, why is he wearing lipstick? I don't know, Miu. Sure makes him a lot more interesting now, doesn't it? Magdalene, how loudly you protest. This is a trivial matter. I would never acknowledge your allegations, not a single one of them. Okay. Whoever that was, I want to talk to him again. Hello, CJ, I'm a fan. I was spending time with my family, otherwise I would have been here first. I hope that stream's going well. It's not going well. Chat is mad at me. Chat is mad at me because I keep poking holes in this crime. Well, that's okay. You're not gonna change my mind. On top of not dying brutally, she wasn't gonna plan death is releasing your chapter. Unfortunately. I really wanted a gruesome death for her. Because she deserved it. But I want to know whoever that was. I want to know whoever that was. I want to know whoever that was. There's no evidence that killed Angie. That is true. You can't say for sure that he committed both crimes. Alright, Shiichi, show me what you got. Show me what you got. I'll only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction mystery. Alright. Shiichi, what you got for me? It better make sense too. I'm sick of your... I love you, Shiichi. You're very cute. But like, the evidence doesn't exactly support everything you said. Just saying. I'm not mad. Yo, thank you, CJ fan. Not mad at you, Keiichi. Area, I agree with you. You're in the minority, Keiichi. You're in the minority. Oh, said, good job, Kyo. Who is this? His mom? Oh, thanks. Oh my god, tell me more. Who are you? Be quiet, Miu. There's no evidence I killed Angie. Alright, Shiichi, give it to me. The weapon tells the whole story. Oh. Who is this? Who is this personality? I must know more. Apologize? Come on, apologize? No. No need to apologize. Who are you? Oh, damn. You're the best thing in this trial so far. I'm just saying. Everything else is BS, but you're cool. Guy, don't you shh. No idea what's happening with Kyo. I know what weapon he used to Angie. I have to prove it to him. Oh, we do? Hold on. Why is he dressed like that? I don't think any of us are Maddie. I don't know, man. There was some very, very aggressive defending going on in chat. Questioning my doubts. Oh shit. I hate the whole part. Oh.
そんなのただの妄想だよ。よく言ったわコレキオ。これ以上続けても無駄じゃない？妄想を突きつけて何になるのかしら。推理。そんなのただの妄想だよ。よく言ったわコレキオ。これ以上続けても無駄じゃない？僕は犯人じゃないって言ってるのにどうしてそんな目で見るんだよ。おかしいのは君たちの方なんだよ。コレキオの言う通りよ。
I want to know who the other personality is, but I can't concentrate. Something just dropped from my desk, but that's okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ.
どうしてそんな目で見るんだよ。おかしいのは君たちの方なんだよ。コレキオの言う通りよ。本当に貴族な連中。謝って謝って謝って謝って。
Oh, Jesus.
謝って謝って謝って謝って謝って。僕は犯人じゃないって言ってるのにどうしてそんな目で見るんだよ。
Wait, how am I airing out? I don't get this.
本当に貴族な連中。謝って謝って謝って謝って。ねえ謝って謝って謝って謝って謝って。僕は犯人じゃないって言ってるのにどうしてそんな目で見るんだよ。おかしいのは君たちの方なんだよ。コレキオの言う通りよ。本当に貴族な連中。
I'm so confused by this, but okay.
ねえ謝って謝って謝って謝って謝って。僕は犯人じゃないって言ってるのにどうしてそんな目で見るんだよ。おかしい。
Huh? Wait, what's the answer?
コレキオが殺したという証拠はないのよ。
Remove floorboard. Huh?
これで終わりだ。新宮寺君がアンジーさんを殴った凶器はシーソーの仕掛けにも使われたあの床板だよ。
Oh, so confusing, but okay. Huh? I wish when they add new things to that stupid part they would tell me. It took me a while to figure out what the error stuff was. It was just they weren't telling you the timing of the thing, but also it's distracted. So the rhythm game's getting harder and harder, especially when they won't explain things to you. And make kiss me when Mr. Okage was trying to have her conversation. Don't worry, you can't speak for me. There's no way I could hate Air. You guys are so funny. You guys are so funny. Anyway, he's saying he hit Angie with the same floorboard using the seesaw trick.
あの床
The
板の裏
floorboard
側に
has
は
dried blood on the
わず
underside
か
of
に
the
血痕が
floorboard.
ついていたんだ。床下で発見したのと同じく乾いた血痕がね。
Chuchi! If this has went to trial, this would not fly without DNA evidence, man. I'm just saying, you can't prove the dried blood belongs to Angie. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you can't actually prove that that belongs to Angie. You're basing that on the fact it's dry, but
そもそも
if this case really went to trial, this would be ripped apart on the stand in like 10 seconds by any defense attorney worth their
そして
salt.
あの床板
シーソーの仕掛けに使われ
つまりシーソーの仕掛けで
Culprit know about Lacisos, the same person killed Tanko and Angie? No, not necessarily! That doesn't fly! What? Dante could have just ripped down the floorboard and hit someone with it. That has nothing to do with the seesaw. The floorboards are just placed on top of the cross pieces. You can't prove this is because they know the floorboards were removable. They used it to kill Angie. Chi-Chi, I love you. But if this case goes to trial, you don't need a law degree to rip this into pieces. That logic does not fly. You cannot prove that the dried blood belongs to Angie without a DNA test. It couldn't be anyone. It doesn't have to be the floorboard from the seesaw. That's not enough evidence to prove that he did it.
認めるしかないはずだよ。そうなんじゃな。
Himiko, be quiet. Come on, give me more whoever that was. Kyo. I'm so sad.
だったら週一。
はいはらよ。
Himiko, be quiet. I'm not doing this for you. I'm not doing it for Tenko. I'm doing it so I can move on from this stupid trial.
最後にもう一度全ての犯行を振り返って、そこで
This is why this not a trial is a bunch of teenagers discussing with really bad evidence and very strange logic. Like, it doesn't make any sense. The only person who could have used the floorboard to kill Angie is the one that set up the seesaw. No, any floorboard can be removed in those rooms. That argument doesn't fly in the slightest. You're confused, Summer. No, so am I. Oh no, whatever. What was the dev smoking when they wrote this chapter? Because the logic is all over the place. Evidence doesn't even match the crime. Anyway, let's do this. Closing argument. I will say the closing argument for this one is much easier than the other ones. Okay. This is this. I forgot the controls already. Place panel is wide. Stuck on the duct tape. Here we go. Remove floorboard. This. Go leave katana. Is this? Path was made with salt. This part particularly does not make any sense. Should have at least chosen... Okay, right there! The sickle being the blanket and didn't leave an imprint? WTF, bro. WTF. Oh, is that the wrong one? Oops. Unbelievable. Small Himiko bra was the placeholder. Here. And then... What is this? Footsteps contaminating the scene. At the end. The seesaw, which doesn't make any sense. Caught the cross piece under the floor. What happened before? Right here. Wait, what? The Peachy's lock picking happened when they discovered the body. In here. He stabbed Kaide here. She extinguished the flame. Here. And then... here. Do you agree with me about this chapter being the worst one in the series? No. The trial is the worst. The chapter itself was fine. The story itself was fine. Everything leading up to the trial was fine. The trial itself is atrocious and catastrophic. But the actual chapter, like the story, that was good. That was good. Second worst in my opinion. The worst chapter in this franchise, I still think is the second chapter of DR2. The story was crappy. The trial was crappy. The culprit was in the 4th floor. Yeah, the culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. Use the floorboard as a seesaw. They had to cut the cross piece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparation for all of the empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit into whoever picked the room. I think the implication he was caught while he was cutting. Yeah, but that doesn't make them the only person who could have done it. That is just one of the possible conclusions. You can't prove that the only person who would have hit Angie over the head with the floorboard is the person who knows about the seesaw, because literally everyone everyone else could have done it. That logic is just one of the possibilities. They're planning to cut the cross pieces in all 3 rooms. Ew, no. I don't want to see Angie. If she's still alive. Sorry, Shuichi, we gotta skip over to where she dies. Anyway, Angie came to the room. And then, Angie might not have concluded it was tied to some kind of murder plan, but now that Angie has seen the culprit can use the seesaw trick. So anyway, kill her. Kill her already. Come on! Why are we getting slow motion of Angie? I don't want to give her any more screen time now that she's dead. Anyway, Angie got hit over the head. Culprit did not want to give up on their plan, had to improvise. Let's keep going. They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. And they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to her research lab. While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up the loose land. They noticed the duct tape peeled off and was under Andy's body. Without the evidence, we would never figure out the culprit's trip. They went and got the supplies they needed. Locked the front door. Took out the katana they brought from their own lab. Then Angie in the back and the neck following, killing her. Then he created a locked new mystery. I'm sorry, Shuichi. I just want this to be over. It's not your fault. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's wax figure near the rear entrance and they spun it to shut the door. Alright, we got it. Why? Kyo, you're telling me you came out with a seesaw plan and you couldn't think of how to close the sliding... You couldn't think of how to close the sliding lock without doing this? Like, really? You're too smart for this! I have a bot. Best viewers. Alright. Bye, bot. Blah, 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 blah. Why? Could have just used a string or piece of your hair. Or bandage around your fingers. Anyway, the door is sealed. And then we found the body. Cool. I want this trial to be over. I don't think they wanted one more order. One more murder. He just had to kill Tenko for whatever reason.
降霊術の儀式は僕も
I feel like it wasn't that he wanted to kill another person.
犯人は儀式
I felt like he had to kill Tenko. He didn't want to kill anyone else except for her.
実は標的がその体勢
Anyway, we're at the part where we put the cage over Tenko's body. Then we cover it with the white cloth where supposedly the murder weapon was hidden.
そう茶柱さんを殺害した
You said the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko. While they were carving the cage with cloth. This is another part I don't understand. Would it not have been obvious? He was putting something into the... You know what? Whatever. It would have been so obvious. Because he would have to... It is what it is. Prophet placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. Alright, let's keep going. This part makes no sense, but okay. Anyway, that kept the sickle in place. And then we chanted the song, we blew out the candles, and then we sang the creepy song. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the cage style song. Okay, let's keep going. I love you, Shuichi, but I have stopped caring. And I just want more of whoever the other person of Kyo is.
歌が始まってすぐに犯人は茶柱さんの元へと移動を開始していた。
Like, you know what?
もちろん暗
It
闇
would
の
have been
中を
quite
普
difficult
通
to
に
go
移
in
動する
total
ことがで
darkness
きた。
without the culprit had a guide.
それ
Like,
は
doing this through bandaged
塩の魔
fingers?
法陣だ。
Also, wouldn't have there been dust on the ground? How can he be sure it's the salt and not the dust that he's touching? I doubt he could tell the difference through his bandages.
犯人は
But anyway, we're saying that he followed the salt line.
そして口寄せ役であ
And
る
when he
茶柱
reached
さんがい
the
る
center of the circle, wouldn't he have to stand up and step through? Like in between the salt lines? I don't know. You're telling me he did all of this in the
準
dark?
備していた横木を切った床板の
Kinda
位置を
highly
確認した
unlikely.
後その床板を
Anyway, so they stomped on the floorboard.
床板に座っていた
Bobo
茶
lifted
柱
up
さん
like a
鉄かご
seesaw
の
and
底に
pushed
押し
Tango's
付けら
body
れる
up towards the... Do you know how much force that would have been? You would have needed the equivalent force to pull the sickle out of her body.
それと同時にこうやって
Oh, they're saying he fixed the line? He followed the soap back to the corner after
部
doing
屋
this?
の隅へと戻り
Shuichi, are you listening to yourself? Are you listening to yourself? He did all of this while singing the song.
儀式を終わらせ僕らに明かりをつけさせた
I don't know if any of you have ever, like, play the piano while you try to sing. It is very difficult to do both at once. You're telling me he felt along the salt light in the darkness while singing the song? Okay. Sure.
そして犯人の指示の
No
もと
jury is gonna
儀
believe
式の
that.
道具を順番に片付けていく
Anyway, we lit up the room and found Tango's dead body. Cool.
そ
Are you
して
telling
犯
me
人は
no one saw
僕ら
him
が死体に注目
try
している
to
隙
try
に
to pull the sickle
白い
out?
布と一緒に回収した凶器を空き部屋の隅にあった隙
I
間か
just
ら
find this so hard to believe.
さらにこのトリックの仕上げ犯人は
Anyway,
僕らが消してし
evidence of the magic circle was messed up because we were all walking around
犯
in the
人の
circle.
おかげで助かったよでも僕らは答
So anyway, Kyo's the one that did the crime. In conclusion,
超高校級の民族学者新宮寺コレキよ。君がこの連続殺人の犯人だ。
Yeah, he's the culprit. Shuichi, I love you, but as the jury of this trial, I would not have declared him guilty. I'm just saying. Your evidence was seriously lacking. And your logic,
僕らのたどり着いた真実だ。
it did not hold.
間違っている
I hate most of the trials in this game. To be honest, I didn't really have too many issues with most of the trials in this game. This one in particular, the arguments were just so thin. I didn't even have to think very hard to see all the problems that was with most of the theories and arguments presented by the prosecution. Anyway, give me more. Sekio, there are times when it's necessary to admit defeat. We're admitting defeat. Who are you? Tell me more about who you are. I mean, seeing while playing the piano is difficult because you're trying to focus on hitting the right keys while singing, just swiping your hand on the floor until you hit something. But you have to realize, on top of him singing and following the salt line, he was also trying to move in a way where he doesn't disturb the lines of the magic circle. That would have been the equivalent of hitting the right key while you're singing. Because not only did he have to follow the line salt, he also had to maneuver himself in between the empty spaces between the lines of the salt. That is the equivalent of trying to focus on hitting the right keys. And he was singing the entire time. So if I was a member of the jury, this would not have flowed. There was just too many questions on whether or not it's possible. Can I meet your friend yet? Can I meet your friend? Be quiet, Himiko. Anyway, he's admitting it. It's unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. Who's your friend? Can I meet him? Meet her? Is it a her? Seems like your mom. My only regret? What's your regret? Was not being to make 100 friends? 100 friends? Huh? Tell me more. It was my dream to make 100 friends. It's unfortunate I was so close to 100. Have you ever played hopscotch while singing? It's just that's not that hard. Have you ever played hopscotch while singing in the dark, Mr. 2? You would have to do that without messing up the light in the dark. Hopscotch is also different because the boxes are drawn in a way where it's easy to jump in between the boxes. It's not the same for this magic circle. Like, there are little lines in between the lines. Show me how it's possible, and I will change my mind. Is your hopscotch also a magic circle with miniature lines in between and writing? I doubt it. I highly, highly doubt it. I am not accepting any arguments unless you can show me proof that it can be done. 100 friends, my guy trying to pull Komi can't communicate. I haven't seen that. I wonder what the 100 friend he's talking about is. Alright, let's vote. Okay. At least this trial is over. I don't have to put up with all of this crap full of... What if I don't vote for Kyo? What happens if I don't vote for him? What happens if I don't vote for him? Do I just lose a point? No, I'm gonna do it, but what happens if I don't vote for him? Anyway, let's keep going. To be be fair, Komi can't communicate. I don't know if it came out before or after this game. Oh, he voted for himself. All right, I respect that. He'll be chosen as the black, and we make the right choice, the dreadfully wrong one. Finally. Why can't I skip this? Ugh. Can't believe I have 2 more chapters of this game to play. Disappointing. Anyway. We're done with the trial. We got an A. Yay. This child is not getting an A though. Can't believe the evidence directly contradict with the crime. Guessing you voted for Himiko? No, I wanted to. Himiko, be quiet. I really don't care about you. Oh, Gonta. Yeah, what's your motive? Be quiet, Tsumugi. Don't talk. Seeing your face makes me sick. The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it. Alright. Because we're friends, I'll tell you I never once believed in the ritual. Okay. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing as that. Okay. Tell me more. Is that a demon with a motive? For the one that I love. There is someone that I love. From the bottom of my heart, someone so dear, someone I long for. I love her with all my heart. Oh. We vow. Oh. Forever bound. None can come between us. We're bound by an intense love. No matter what anyone says. Oh, well, that was an interesting art that I had to see. Okay, who is it? If you ask if I did it to escape this play, my answer would be no. Because I have no need to escape this play. The one I love is inside. Your split personality? You love your split personality? When I said inside, I do not mean inside this academy. I mean inside me. The one I love, I live inside me. My dearest sister! Oh! Be quiet. It's not that difficult. My sister is my lover. Oh! Okay, going that route. Okay. Are we back? Okay, we should be good. I dropped frames for a second, but I think we're back. Alright, we're good. This really is a Japanese game. I've been waiting for this reveal since forever. I guess my taste in women is not that back if Eri likes the incest guy. Does his sister really exist though? Or is like the sister inside his head? Interesting. He's saying it's his sister. Yeah, I had to kill for her. Sister was very sickly. Yeah, you said that. Oh, she died of her sickness? Okay, so she was real. She's always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She also always seemed so lonely. Even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. Okay. So I thought I'd find some friends for my dear deceased sister. Oh, you mean you would have found her 100 friends by killing them? Alright. Insanity plea right here, guys. My sister is now a ghost. Her friends should be ghosts too. For sister's sake, I've killed many to send her 100 friends. Commitment, alright. They're all wonderful people worthy of being sister's friends. If he loved his real sister or the sister that manifested inside of him.
姉さんは
Sister is very happy. I'm very happy. Thanks to you, I'm not lonely. Wait, so like, is his history with his sister a figment of his imagination as a result of his split personality? Or does his sister actually existed? I'm so confused.
これキヨの姉です
I'm Kyo's older sister. Thank you for looking after my little brother. Oh.
そう
Split personality. After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught I nearly went mad, but sister came to save me. Okay, so he was in love with his sister. And then his sister died, and the trauma from that experience manifested a separate personality inside of him, of his sister. I see! Okay!
嬉しいよ
She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me. Now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely. Oh.
これキヨ
That's wonderful. Your love made the impossible possible.
だから
Can't believe in the power of love.
あのさ
You said you killed a lot already, so just the two kill him here?
西市だってさ
You killed escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go.
よくないな
He only so this explains why he wanted to kill Tenko specifically. Because he thinks Tenko would have been a good friend for his quote-unquote sister. And she's not a good friend. She's cooked. Now his sister actually existed. Yeah, do not make me out to be some bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sister's friends. Which is why Tenko had to die. So we're deciding on who we should be medium. Oh.
僕は
I spent my time evaluating all the girls here, and besides Maki and Miu, they're all worthy. All worthy of being sister's friends.
てめえであれば
I think he really wanted Tenko.
いいね
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for sister. Oh, okay. You're a serial killer with an agenda.
素晴らし
She
いよ
even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko.
でも
It was obvious to me I've studied many people. She stood up against the darkness of the school all by herself. Oh, I see. All for her beloved friend. Aww.
美しいよ
I was so touched by that wonderful. She was a perfect friend for sister. Wait, so in his personal story, he talked about he almost died. Because he was tortured, right? He said it was like a welcoming ceremony of robes. But we know that he was in fact whipped and tortured. So what happened was he was deeply obsessed with his sister. Whether or not they actually love each other can't be confirmed because he's obviously suffered a psychotic break at some point. So he could have just been obsessed with his sister, or he could have actually been in love with her, or he could have just loved her a lot. And then during that whipping torture situation, he had a psychotic break due to his near-death experience where he thinks he saw his quote-unquote sister, which would have been the personality he manifested to protect himself during that situation. And so, because of that, he think his delusional mind created a sister for him to Oh, so he wanted to help his Delulu sister in his body, head, mind, whatever you want to call it. And then he's trying to kill 100 girls to be her friend. I see. Fascinating. I don't know how to say this, but that wasn't torture. That's not what it sounded like. He said they whipped him until he was at death scene. That's bad or something. He almost died from it. Is that not torture? How would you classify that? Being whipped until you almost died? Is that not torture? Yeah, I can't understand why you didn't like her either, Himiko. Though I was planning on having you become sisters friends too eventually. Oh, I see. Fascinating. It interested me as an anthropologist, of course, but more than that, it talked about the Keisha. I wanted to kill for sister. I cannot deny that overpowering feeling. I see. I think Gyo enjoyed it. Maybe. I mean, it doesn't matter. The whole point is he was whipped to a point where he almost died. That's when he suffered his psychotic break. Some people are very into that. Well, unless you can produce actual proof that he enjoyed it. He just said he thought it was a welcoming ceremony. And then he almost died from it. I don't know what kind of headcanon you guys have. He may have been into it, he may have not been. But the point I'm making is the psychotic break where he manifested his alternate personality of his quote-unquote sister. Allow me to explain, though I did not plan to kill both of them. I knew I had plenty of chances after escaping this place. But Angie walked in on me preparing, and I ended up killing her a different way. Eri is too pure. No, I watched CSI. I know what you're talking about. They literally had a whole arc on that. I believe in facts, not speculation. Which is my whole problem with this trial. It's a lot of speculation. I think he was always into the cults. Might just be some weird cult thing. I think he saw it as like, maybe this is the custom of the people. But, I mean, his mind still suffered a psychotic break because that's when he manifested his alternate personality. You know, might just have really dirty minds. Yeah. Maybe. So I figure I might as well kill someone here else too. After all, it would be a shame to just waste the seance trick I prepared. Not just because I could, I was sending another friend to sister. Here, you're such a thoughtful little brother, but it was bad to get greedy. This is all his imagined stuff. Alright, because of that, now I can't send 100 friends to sister. Do you understand now those were the circumstances of Kyoto Crime? I do! This is a fascinating psychology. I don't want to do it with observation. A fascinating psychological study. Most likely, I don't think he was into it. He probably thought it was a welcoming ceremony based on his experience as an anthropologist. Alternatively, his mind made up a welcoming ceremony situation to protect himself. Mentally protect himself from the experience. Don't get so worked up. It's something I learned after sister death. Death can only change a person's form. The soul lives on as it goes. He does believe that. He believes in the afterlife. He believes in the afterlife fervently. We don't know it's Danganronpa. For all we know, it may be a real ghost. Maybe, but... maybe. That's right, even though I'm a ghost, I'm always by Kyo's side. Thank you. Alright. Himiko. Your tear does not move me. I still hate you. All deaths are unfair deaths. Why do you think news station gets such high ratings when they're reporting about death? Facts! You know, for once, Monokuma, I agree with you. Because everyone likes unfair death. Yeah. That's right. All of you in my chat coming in excited about the killing game. Because everyone likes unfair deaths, right? Monokuma's not wrong though. Death sells. However, here's my theory. He might have thought of his sister in that moment because his sister didn't treat him very well. That's just a theory, game theory. Could be. So his relationship with his sister, we don't know how much of it is true. We don't know how much of it's true. Because his mind could have twisted and distorted a lot of it in order to protect him during his psychotic break and the creation of his alternate personality. So we don't really know how much his description of his relationship with his sister is actually true. I don't know if that counts as a spoiler or not. I don't know. I wasn't spoiled by anything. Anyway, if the high school student forced to play a killing game, people were watching this, they would get kicked out of it. People were watching this. Kokichi! Hate to tell you, but there's a whole fandom banded around this killing game. People are obsessed with this. The nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery, but my role in it is over. I have finished my explanation to you, friends. I think I shall go and see her now, my beloved sister. You know, despite the fact that he killed Tenko and Angie, I genuinely think Kyo thought of everyone here as his friends, which is so interesting to me. Because he knows they don't really like him. But he still thought of all of them as friends. That's fascinating. I was unable to send her 100 friends, but at least I can see her again. It's alright, Kyo, come to me. Alright, let's go. I finally get to see you again. From now on, no one will try to stop us when we meet together without having to hide our love from others. There's no such thing as a death that can be accepted. Facts! Himiko, grow up. What do you think? Why do you think so many different cultures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease? Those aren't rumors, Kyo. You can actually do them. The living must find a reason, however forced to accept death when it happens. How you come to terms with death also determines how you live. That was the answer I reached. How about you? He doesn't fear death because he believes. He believes in the afterlife. I'm pretty sure they never disliked Kyo. What do you mean they didn't like him? All of them thought he was creepy. They all said he was creepy, and I don't think they really liked how he saw things. I don't mean like they didn't like him in a way like they hated his guts. I mean that in a way like given the chance they would not want to be next to him or near him because of the vibe he gives off and the way he sees things. He never saw this killing game as a bad thing. He saw it as an anthropology exercise in this controlled environment. Okay. I'll watch over you all as a ghost. As your friend, I'll watch over you. It won't just be me and Kyo. Those who died will be watching. I'll be watching to see how you face death with your friends. Alright, let's go. I love how some of his last words in this anthropology lesson. Yeah, it's unfortunate, isn't it? We won't get any more education out of this game. He's so pretty. Culture melting pot. Oh, okay, so they spin him round and round. Huh? Oh, he fell. Oh, they're gonna cook him! I see! Okay. This is a custom in some culture. Oh, Monodam! Monodam, you went in there with him? That is not what a ghost looks like. Why does his sister look exactly like him? That's creepy. Huh? Wait, what? Huh? Wait, what? You can't... What? You can't destroy a spirit with salt? You can't destroy a spirit with salt? What? Huh? Interesting. Alright. I don't know what they were trying to say by that, but I think it has something to do with the fact that Monokuma conjured his sister and they both exorcised him with salt. But like all they did was banish him. He can come back. I'm just saying. Pretty sure that Monodam is dead. No, Monodam, no. Not even dead. Is he at peace? You were the only good Monocub. Yeah, sure. Send his ass to purgatory? I don't think that's how it works. When you salt a spirit, they just cease to exist in like where you assaulted them. They can still come back, and it definitely doesn't send them to purgatory. It just sends them to the afterlife where they can come back. So I don't really understand what the devs were trying to say, but sure, they cooked him. You think my cute child will commit suicide? Okay. Well, that's exciting. We made it to the end of this trial, finally. Anyway, let's keep going. You think another murder will happen if you do that? Maybe. Anyway, let's keep going. The bears are doing some cute filler bickering that I don't care for. We're left with no brain cells, which is sad. Well, okay, never mind. Shuichi, you have half a brain cell. Even now, he still talks about raising the dead. This is what people believe in is up to them, but living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead. Kaito, what are you talking about? We literally live in the time made by the dead. Where do you think inflation comes from? Why do you think the world is always in a social economic crisis? It's because of the mistake, because it's the mistakes of people before us. Living people are always suffering because of the dead. We're always paying the price of the mistakes of our predecessors. Anyway, let's keep going. Be quiet, Tsumuki, be quiet. Tsumuki! Don't talk like you're not the one behind all of this. Take your fake crocodile tears and get the hell out of here. Don't let me see you again. It's too bad I have to suffer you for 2 more chapters. Be quiet. I don't want Shuichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting subclass trials. Maki, I don't think he's the ultimate detective, man. I don't think his arguments will fly in trial. I'm just saying. Your talent's an assassin, way more trouble, huh? When are you gonna use them? Maybe never, maybe now. Who knows, Kokichi? Maybe she'll use it on you if you don't stop talking. A lot of people tend to interpret the whole sister thing, his backstory, as her grooming him. Maybe. The story is just... I wish we got more of his backstory. That was a fascinating psychological deep dive. Anyway. Maki's gonna put in the effort so everyone can trust her. She's not gonna run away anymore. She's gonna survive and escape. Cool. Anyway, let's keep going. Bond of friendship. Gone to set. Only 9 people left now. Be quiet, Tsumugi. Yes, Kibo, 9 of us. Humans are like weeds, too numerous to count. 7 of us dead doesn't mean much in the end. You know what? That's kind of factual. None of us gave up. Okay, we'll keep going. Oh, what happened to Atu? I want us to live a peaceful life of never escaping, Kibo. What happened to that? What happened to that? Those of us who remain can start over? What happened to Atua? Want us all to be friends and want to stay in this place forever and never leave? So you're not going to apologize for making bad choices? Alright, Kibo, I think even less of you now. Why do you guys care about Himiko? Just let her suffer. Oh, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you won't have any free will if the world was comprised with just the truth. But even then, I don't think it's good to lie to yourself. Be quiet, Tsumugi. Himiko has been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back. Why are you trying so hard to hold back? What? Huh? Why am I being forced to watch Himiko's character development when she doesn't deserve any? Why are we forced to watch this when she doesn't deserve any? Maybe you wouldn't be so sad if you haven't been such a horrible, terrible person. Think about that. I feel sorry for you. She cried a long time. Yeah? No, y'all cried? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sure this would be an emotional scene for some, but unnecessary. Let's keep going. Oh my god, why are you so nice to her? She doesn't deserve any of this. She's just being a little brat to all of you. Don't be nice to her. God. Wasted. While we were heading back to the dorms, I suddenly noticed. We know the reason the character might be not gonna like it. Why? I already know she's gonna make it to the end because how much I hate her. She's gonna live to the very end. That's why I'm supposed to care about her development, but guess what? Just like I didn't care about Fuyuhiko's development, I don't care about hers either. You alright, Kaito? Nothing. I just want to get some night air. Don't worry about me going ahead. You dislike scary thing that you should say, so I thought you were sick. You're worried about me. You alright, Kaito? Anyway, Maki's walls are coming down. Oh. You sound like you're bragging. Yeah? I'm gonna get some air before I go back. You can go on ahead. Okay. What are you up to? Anyway, see you tomorrow. Bye, Kaito. Oh. After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't notice that what was going on with Kaito. Huh? What was going on with Kaito? He is sick! I don't have time to be dying, so I've gone to space. He is sick! No way, am I gonna die here? Oh no! Oh no! You're gonna be the Sakura of this game, aren't you? Chapter 3, transfer student from beyond the grave. The end. And we lost 3. 9 remaining. Anyway, we got his mysterious mask. Okay, let's say because I had to go through that trial again. I swear I will kill someone. hard to grade that chapter. Kyo's little psychological deep dive, A++. The chapter itself, A++. The trial, solid F-. What does that average out to? I don't even know. We'll say a C+. A few days ago? Guess I don't have to introduce myself, huh? I get that this is probably pretty confusing seeing yourself like this. Huh? Guess I should start from the beginning. Huh? That's the way it is. Monokuma probably already told you this, but just in case. This killing game will continue until there are only 2 people left. Now the important part of that rule is that there is one more thing. The truth is, this isn't your first time. Anyone finds out who you are is gonna come for you. So watch your back, trust no one, and never forget. You wanted this killing game, so you have to win no matter what. Is this like the Squid Game? No matter. Is this like the Squid Games where they sign up? Live and let the languid world live. Wait! Wait, does that mean this is like... Oh! I get it now. I get it. I get why Rantaro didn't get his ultimate talent back. He must have won the previous game. And he knew that his memory will get wiped and he would have to start the game over. So he made himself a recording. I see. That explains why he was the only one who get his ultimate talent. I was right. His ultimate talent did give him an edge. Whatever his ultimate talent is, it made him the winner of the previous game. Oh. Still not gonna come back from the crappy evidence that disagrees with the trial theory, but you know? Confirms my theory, though. You have to win dice first. Yeah, because the mastermind knew. So Tsumugi knew that he won the previous game. That's why she wanted to get rid of him first. Morning after the 3rd class trial. After waking up from Monokuma's announcement, I headed to the dining hall as always. Good morning, everyone. Shout out to Mugi. Don't say good morning to me, two-faced bee. There's a dark mood in the air of the dining hall today. I wonder... Did he won the last game with the same participant? Or is this more like a Hunger Games situation? Where you win the previous game and you move up a tier to the next... Like... When he said it isn't your first killing game, does that imply he's played the same game with all of these same participants? Or is he saying that you won the previous game, so you're going into a new game with winners of the other games? That's to be expected with what we've been through. In a situation like this. I don't see how we can all be enthusiastic. Well, with 2 exceptions. Well, Kokishi's having a good time. Because I want to know, because if the previous killing game that Rantaro probably won, from what I could tell from that snippet, if he won with all the same participants, that means either, like, then this would have to be a stipulation, because you can't keep playing with the same participant because people die. But if it's a level up situation where you win this game and you move on to play other winners of this survival game, then that means all of them here have won a survival game of some kind. Interesting. Okay. Speaking of Gonta, where is he? I haven't seen him this morning. He's probably still sleeping. Alright. Atmosphere is heavy. Everyone's here is taking a mental beating. Oh my god, be quiet, Himiko. Himiko, don't even with me. 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 The devs cannot really like you. I will hate you until the end of the game out of spite. I hate it when game devs try to do things to force you to like someone. I will never like her now. Don't ever do that. Disgusting. Anyway, Kokichi might be the next victim. I definitely don't want to die. Alright. Just stand, the door to the dining hall burst open and... What is it, Gonta? What you got for me? This is serious? What's serious? Gonta went to courtyard before coming here. More were added to the graffiti. Oh, I have to see this. The world, this world. So the first word is this, the second word is world. Is the bottom word cinema? Huh. This world is something something. Aww. I think that's a good idea. No one here takes credit for her, right? But now there's more added to it. It must have some meaning. None of us wrote it. Anna stumbled onto writing by coincidence. If it was a prank, then they would have done it at a more obvious spot, not in the grass. Nothing more depressing than an unnoticed prank. Okay. This world is a what? I wanna see it again. Let's see. I don't think there's a way for me to go back and see it. I can't remember the letters. It's ungentlemanly. I want to see the writing again. Show me the writing again. This world. Something. I think the last word is cinema. C-I-N-E-M-A. Can't figure out what the middle part is. This world. Seeing the thing again makes me realize how obvious the answer was after this hint. Yeah, I thought the same thing. This world. Something, something. I think the last word is cinema. I don't know how many letters there are, so it's a little bit hard. Interesting. Who's doing this and what does it mean? Well... Guess who wrote the message the moment I saw it? Some kind of clue. Want to help even a little. Talk on if you need help with something. Okay. Gonna learn lesson after instant meet and greet. Okay. Okay. What do you want, Monokuma? What is it? My prize? What's the prize? Oh, okay. The bears are here. What is it? What have you got for me? Give me something good. Okay, enough of the cute bickering. What's the prize? What's the prize? What's the prize?
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation.
Can we get to the prize? I really don't care much for this. What's the prize? Okay. Well, Levistone Octobrush and a card key, which just happens to be a motive too. Oh, interesting. Okay. This mysterious card key is your next motive. Interesting. Okay. Card key is the motive. What does that even mean? We'll find out. The new area you can open the card keys that where the real motive is. I want to put in another murder if we have to. Kokichi takes the card key. That's Monokuma's motive. What and then the murder happened. Gonta, I don't know where you've been the last 3 days, but the murder is gonna happen whether or not you have a motive, okay? It's a killing game. Why wouldn't the players play the game? Anyway, he leaves with the card key. What? None of them learn. The motive doesn't matter. If someone's gonna kill, they're gonna kill. Like what? The motive didn't even matter in the last chapter and people still died. There's a flashback light somewhere. Alright.
Bye, Kuma.
I didn't want to say bye. Let's keep going. Tsubaki, you know exactly what's going on. Stop pretending. Not leave Kokichi alone with that card key motive. Kibo! How did the motive situation work out for you last chapter? Tell me. Shut up, Himiko. Shut up. Gonta, you don't need to shut up. Be quiet, Tsumugi. Don't even talk. Seeing your ugly mug makes me sick. Your lying, ugly mug makes me sick. Anyway, let's go look for some mysterious places. It was the place on the 4th floor with the scroll that I'm pretty sure is what the pen is going to be used for. So let's go there first. And I think the stone, we used it in the place that I found outside Miu's lab last chapter. So let's go! Activate these new areas. Wait, no, I want to go this way. Alright, and then we go up here. And then Go towards Maki's lab, which is over here. Go all the way over here. And then we go upstairs. And then there's that creepy ass hallway. With the empty scroll that I'm gonna use this on. Use the octo brush. That seems about right for a empty scroll. All right, here's another staircase. Staircase, it seems you can go upstairs from here. Let's go, Shiichi. The 5th floor. How many floors does school have? Who knows? Who cares? Oh. What the hell? What the hell? What in the... Oh, what's this? This is Sumaki's lab? Ultimate cosplayer lab? Ain't no way she's a real cosplayer. Ain't no way she's a real cosplayer. Would not convince me for a second. Ain't no way. Just ain't no way. Anyway, let's get some coins. Slap away all her furniture, because she doesn't deserve them anyway. Doesn't deserve them anyway. Give me money. Let me go ahead and slap away all your props for you. Oh, I'm getting a lot of coins in her room though. That's kind of nice. Give me the bathtub back. I was almost done slapping the bathtub. Oh, I can suck away this too. She doesn't need them. She's not a real cosplayer. There we go. Okay. Take a look at the sets. The bar set. Don't even talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't drink something that she made. Don't drink that. Don't drink that. Don't drink that, Shuichi. Don't even. Don't drink that, Shuichi. It's probably poisoned by her lies. Poisoned by her lies. Don't drink that. It's poisoned by her lies. Set for photo shoots. And then filming set. And here's her workshop. Sewing machine, work table, have space, and make and repair costumes. Ain't no way she's the ultimate cosplayer and she makes her own costume and her workshop is this tiny. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yeah, I'm leaving. What else do I have to investigate? Do I have to talk to her? I already did this. Oh, fine, I'll talk to her. What lies have you got for me? What? Huh? Ugh. Can I leave? Yes, Shuichi? Thank God. Ain't no way that's the ultimate cosplayer's lab. Ain't no way. You know, to make you may have tried to make it convincing. I don't believe you. Not for a second. First of all, the workshop situation will be far bigger. Why does this place low-key look like a church, though? Oh, what's this? Looks like ultimate bat. Check inside. Ultimate detective. Like, oh, I do get a lab. Finally, I was wondering where mine is. This looks like your research lab. It is, right? Oh, I accidentally pressed auto again. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, I don't need all of this furniture. I'm not consulting. I'm not consulting for anyone. Let's get rid of all of this. We're not doing any consulting here, so we can get rid of all the furniture. Money, after all, is more important. Anyway, Maki says... bad feeling from this place. Look at some chemicals. Oh! Bottles line the shelves behind the glass store. Are these poison? Why is 4th chapter always about poison? Do you think so too? There's no way that can be normal medicine in the ultimate detective's lab. She opened the cabinet's glass door and peered inside. Now some of these are definitely poison. Why is 4th chapter always poison? In that case, just try to dispose of them. We don't want anyone accidentally. If we get rid of them, Monokuma will just replace them. True, it's used to doing things like that. She wants to make sure no one uses it. Even so, I'm surprised by how many there are. There's poison for instantaneous death, as well as one that can for various symptoms. Depending on how you use them, you can set up different gimmicks. This doesn't feel like an ultimate detective lab, more like a criminal's lab. It's a fine line when it comes to knowing everything about crimes. Okay. Saturday makes you Tsumiki's neighbor. It's because she wants to keep an eye on me. Let's keep an eye on me. I know what she is. I know what she is. She may have tricked others, but I know what she is. There are a bunch of files lined up, looks like about 50 of them. What are these files for? I picked one up at random and flipped through it. Contained photographs of murder scenes and the tricks the culprits use. Hurley looked through the door and found that they were all similar. The file contained all the tricks used for murder. You gotta know your enemies, right? This incident really happened. Can be sure, but there are pictures of the scene. All of these cases seem feasible. I want to read! Let me read them! Let me read them! This will make a good guideline for anyone who's commit murder. Let me read them! I'm interested! Oh. So there's not many photo cards, it's all just thrown in the faces. But the newer files have photographs, the older ones have illustrations, but the old ones just fictional. The first few files have only illustrations, but the others have photographs. Is there a reason for that? Can we read all of them? Can we read all of them? Oh, I can't read all of them, but I would love to sit here and do nothing but read case files. That would be so much more interesting. What else have to do? What has to do with that? Okay. Anyway, Shuichi's depressed because he thinks he can only detect crimes after it has been committed. And Kaito, I thought you're sick, dude. What you doing here? I'm not your psychic, though. I'm not. I'm the MC. Because of how well you did in the class trial, future culprits have their eyes on you. The next culprit might come after you. Don't need to worry about that. I won't let anyone mess with my sidekick. Don't worry, I'm the MC, Maki. No need to fret. I'm the MC. I have the MC buff. Alright. Yeah, having a little bonding moment right now. I lost track of him. I can't find that guy anywhere. He has the motive card, right? Wonder... There's a chance that Kokichi could have used that card and gone somewhere. He ended up getting away, but look what I found. It's the flashback light. I'm worried about Kokichi, but I think we should deal with this first. So let's all gather in the dining hall. The other place I want to check first. Yeah. I'm busy. I'm busy. Yeah, I'm busy doing MC things. You guys go. You guys go ahead. I'm not his sidekick! I'm the MC! I think that's everything in this room, so I'm gonna leave now. What else is there? Is there anything else? Or is this it? What's this door? The door certainly matches the atmosphere, but doesn't look like it will open. I suppose I have to leave it for now. Oh. Probably can't open until after the trial. Alright. Keep going. There's nothing else on this floor, huh? This is it? Alright, this is it. That's all there is. Oh, let's take a look at the... Proof that if you clear Chapter 3 Memento of Kyo, it covers the mouth and neck to hide them from view. Alright, so... I wonder if the stone goes into that place I found outside of Miu's labs. Let's go check that out. Let's check that out. Let's get out of this creepy ass floor. And go outside. Or try to go outside. I wonder why we can't go inside Kokichi's lab. I wonder why his lab is locked and we can't go in. Very interesting. Okay, let's go back to the first floor. Go back to the first floor so I can go outside and check if that place outside of Miu's lab is where I'm supposed to go. This way. Here we go. Even less green than last time, there's still maintenance going on.
What?
Are they renovating an old facility? Perhaps constructing a new building? Okay. I think Monokuma was lying. He's an exceptionally deceitful being. Okay. Well, that was a useless little conversation. When we finally learn what this Ultimate Academy really is. Why does it exist? It's really just a place for us to have a killing game. I wonder. Well, let's go test out my theory. No time like the present. No time like the present to test out my theory. Okay, I think. Found it over here. Right here. Let's go ahead and put this rock in. Huh? What the hell? Huh? Huh? What in the... Did we just add it to Miu's lab? The building just combined? Oh. Okay. We summoned the second half of Miu's lab. Hello, Doctor. How's it going? We're not gonna go check this out? We're not gonna go check it out? We're not gonna check it out? We're not gonna check this out? Shuichi, we're just gonna let it go? Alright, well, cool. I guess. Let's go to the dining hall then? Question mark? What? I summoned the building, I can't even go inside it? Alright, well, let's go to the dining hall. What? Huh? Wow, was I supposed to go look at the building? But there's nothing there. I can't even look at it. I can't go inside. We already used our 2 objects, Shuichi. What? What are you talking about? Alright, well, let's go check some more. Your day's good. I'm glad to hear. That means your day's going better than mine, because I had to suffer through this 3rd trial of this game. And maybe I can talk to Kibo instead? Oh, can I go in here? Positive the strange buildings in the ultimate lab. From the machines in the sci-fi, I feel like it's used in Kibo's lab. Oh, we can go inside? Huh? Ultimate Robots Lab. Looks like a maintenance room for a robot. There are machine parts everywhere. Okay. Need money first. Oh my god, is there no money to be gained in this lab? Why did you even bother having a lab if there's no money for me, Kibo? Oh my god, this is the most disappointing thing today! A lab with no money? What? Why even have a lab? Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, Kibo. Speak to me. Isn't this your lab? I don't want this. I don't like this sort of sci-fi technology. Can we leave now? Oh. We should take a look. I don't want to be assisted by sci-fi technology. You shouldn't rely on the power of sci-fi for anything. Yeah. Wouldn't that include you? I would prefer more Japanese themes, and I like that food the most. That had nothing to do with the fact that you're a robot. Alright, well, that's a useless conversation. What? But that was a bust. I spoke to everyone and told them to gather at the dining hall. That was a bust. We go to the room, there's nothing to slide, there's no money to get. And then we speak to Kibo, and all he talks about is nonsense. Alright, we're back in the dining room. So everyone's here, let's get started. Forget about Kokichi's fault for messing around like that. Alright, cool. Shut up. Shut up. No one can find him. He might have used the motive car key to enter a place we're unaware of. Do you think that's where the real motive is being kept? Either way, it's worrisome. Okay, let's try out this flashback light. Be quiet. Be quiet. Shut up! Shut up! Turn on the light. Oh, Kokichi's back. Shut up. Anyway. Why are my merry friends gathered here? What did you do with that card key? Couldn't use the card key? I had no idea where to use this. I just gave up instead. Okay. Let's turn on the flashback light. Anyway, he's turning on the light. And once again, the world warped. What you got for me? The scenes that flew by inside my consciousness and what it all means, all at once, I remembered. Oh. The meteorites? What happened with the meteorite? Oh. Meteorites happened. A researcher said that two similar meteorite impacts happened millions of years ago. All living organisms on Earth were annihilated. Okay. There's a bunch of weird groups that started to show up in the streets. As the meteorites got worse, more people started saying it was the end of the world. Okay. Mankind deserves damnation. Okay. We've seen those posters, but the meteorites. What ended up happening with meteorites? We haven't seen any since we got here. Maybe they died down. Want to save the world? What happened to the plan? The one to save the world from meteorites? It's called the Gopher Project. It was the plan that all the countries of the world came up with to save humanity. Okay. Didn't it fail? Oh, that's what I heard too, but I can't remember what. So we can't remember anything past that. Alright. Oh. We're already damn here. Being stuck here with you losers is the worst hell there is. Alright. Okay. Well, this is just another hot mess. Old hunt that was after us. Join the funeral. You know, since the project failed, maybe y'all died and now you are a simulation in an alien computer and they're watching you kill each other for funsies. I don't know. Are they all connected? How they related to the Ultimate Academy? Happened with those meteorites, they just stopped. Be okay, just a little more. Probably need one more. Everything will start to kind of have to remember one more thing. I don't think I'd be surprised by the outcome of the situation. Like, if we're actually all dead, this was the afterlife. That's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe the world has ended from the meteorites and we're all just alter egos produced by some computer and maybe a bunch of aliens watching us kill each other for funsies. That's why if the meteorites really did fall on us, anything could have happened. A mysterious virus could have spread with some weird technology. Even an unknown substance brought to Earth that could have bent time and space. I see. How'd you explain the flashing lights exist as even Monokuma? We may be used to it now, but that kind of stuff goes against common sense. Which means it would be too far-fetched if any of the things I mentioned actually happen. Kaido says I'm the only one here who gets to talk about space. Alright, cool. Be quiet, Sumiki. You're the reason we're here. Alright! Cool. Gonta put Manhole cover back how it was. Wanna challenge Underground again, this time. Alright. Shut up, Himiko. Shut up, Tsumugi. Shut up, Himiko. Shut up, Tsumugi. Let's keep going. Can't keep going like this. We need to find a way out. I need to solve all of these mysteries. Huh. After our conversation, we return to our rooms. Well, my current theory is we are in a simulation created by Martians. They're watching us kill each other for funsies. I'm being kind of unserious because I have kind of stopped caring. Damn, I understand what is going on here, but I can't give up. I need to keep my promise to Kaide. I need to find the truth. What's happening to us? Why we were forced to play this game? I know I've still got some time that I can't stay still. Not now. Maybe I should go to talk to Kaito, because I think he's dying. Also, now you shout to Tsumiki and Himiko? Yes! You shout at anyone who deserves it. And right now, Tsumugi and Himiko. Hello, Violet Gaming. Just got home from school. Congrats! Now you can chill. Alright. Guess let's go to talk to Kaito, because I think he's dying. Of some unknown sickness. What is he like? Let's see. He likes houseplants and dislikes the occult. You think the simulation game should know by now Danganronpa posts about its twist? No, in the previous simulation, they were all alive and put into a simulation. In this situation, I think they're all dead. And then they were put into simulation by aliens! This time, not by human beings. Rataro did say they want to be here, though. So I don't know. Maybe the simulation thing. But I also kind of stopped caring, so, you know. I can't respect the game where they don't respect evidence. Anyway, Kaito, where are you? Okay, he's by the lab, by Miu's lab. So let's go check that out. He likes houseplants. Houseplants. Do I have any houseplants? Who knows? Who cares? Let's just go. Let's just go. I think he's in here. It's either in this one or Miu's lab. I don't know which. Oh, he is in here. All right, cool. Can I slap anything? Oh, I can't. Oh, there is something to slap. Thank God. I was gonna say. That's it? Well, that's disappointing. All right, Kaito, talk to me. Computer rights all over the world. There's no point thinking about it right now. I'm better off thinking of something else. Cool. Should I hand with Kaito? Sure, why not? Alright, let's get started then. There's a theory that the moon was created when a giant meteor smashed into the Earth. I spent some time with Kaito discussing the mysteries of space. Kaito and I grew a little close today. Would you like to give Kaito a present? Sure! I'm not sure what I'm gonna give him, but... do I have anything resembling a houseplant? I don't think so. Okay, hang on, let's take a look. Tea... Cocktail... Drink of immortality... Sugar... Astro cake... Freeze-dried salted queso to public space foods, both healthy and vegetarian friendly. Locked in bed. Good night, everyone. Good night, not creative. Do I have any houseplants? I don't think I have any houseplants. Machine parts catalog. I don't think he'd enjoy that. Plastic moon buggy model. Maybe he'll like this. It's filled with burning passion. This gift's a real bullseye. Your thoughts hit me dead center. Since you gave it to me, I'll teach you all about this thing. Alright. Got something to tell me? Don't hold back, I'll listen. You're pretty enthusiastic about this. Yeah, you're an astronaut trainee, right, Kaito?
Oh.
I am. I sure am. I'm still a trainee, but I'm gonna be accepted for sure. Oh. Training to be an astronaut must be hard. Can you handle it? No problem. My training's a piece of cake. I see. Kaito's grinning at me, but then his expression turns serious. To be honest, it's about as intense can get. The universe is harsh. You gotta be able to handle any situation, including a killing game.
I don't know.
The first 2 years is basically training. It's pretty straightforward. You learn the skills needed to be an astronaut. Medicine, aeronautical engineering, scuba diving, linguistics, survival training. Pretty much just gotta master everything. Okay, having to that too. For emergencies where I gotta make an unexpected return from space. Alright. I remember watching something on the news. There's a training facility for astronauts on the bottom of the ocean, right? Oh, there is? Pretty famous, a little different from basic training though. Pop quiz, what's the most important thing an astronaut needs? I was gonna say a healthy body, but I think you would say perseverance. Communication? The most important thing for an astronaut is teamwork? That wasn't even one of the options, Kaito! What the hell? Universe is a frontier that the people of the world challenge together. And since we need to work together, communication is vital. That does sound quite important. Right? I checked that in the recruitment exam. That's why you need language training. It makes up a fourth of basic training. Of course, I can speak Japanese, English, and Russian fluently. Alright. I didn't learn the language. I need to learn about the culture too. I see. Underestimating him. Kaito is incredible. He may have a lot of skills, Shuichi, but I don't think he has the brain cell to utilize them. I won't give it to training. The universe is going to get away from me. The world needs this luminary of the stars to shine even brighter. Alright. Obtain a friendship fragment. Kaito's report card is being updated based on experience with it. Taito and I went our separate ways and I returned to my room. Alright, we're back in our room and it's dark. Night announcement. Alright, night announcement. Blah, 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 blah. It's nighttime. It's nighttime. Huh? What? Oh, what is this weird romantic comedy they've suddenly got going on? What was that? No point worrying about the Mono Cubs. It's time for training. I feel I haven't done it in a long time. Alright, to the courtyard. Alright, we're gonna stay here because we're the 3-hour mark. And, we don't want to start any main story stuff. Alright, let's get back to the main menu. Can I clean the dirt under Tenko Angie's shoes and pay for it? Oh no, man. I'm not the person you should be asking that question to. I'm not the person you should be asking that question to. Alright, out of all the free time events you did so far, who's your favorite? I'm talking about all the games, by the way. Free time events? Given I don't remember half of them. I'm just gonna say Nakito's because he's my favorite out of all the games. But I honestly don't remember half of the free time events that we did. And I don't even think I did every once in the first game. So... Anyway, that is it for tonight. We pushed through after a lot of suffering and anger and disbelief. We made it through the 3rd trial of Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. We kind of sort of started chapter 4, but we will continue next Saturday. It was fun. You sure about that? It was a pretty angry stream today. Pretty angry stream. But yeah, tomorrow we will be continuing Star stuff, and then we will play more Danganronpa on Saturday and Sunday. The schedule up is for next week if you are so interested. But there's not a lot of new things going on. Yeah, have a great day or great night wherever you are. Stay chill, stay safe, stay cool, and I will see you guys either tomorrow or next Saturday for our next stream. Good night, and I will see you next time. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.